Play like that, bro. Don't play like that, bro. Hey, let go. I ain't do shit, man. Hey, let go. I ain't do shit, man.
Check it out now. Really, really interesting stream I did last time. If you guys don't watch me on Twitch, you got to. Also streaming here on YouTube. But while reanalyzing the footage after Jay Prince did an interview on $1 million worth of game, we actually identified and isolated. I mean, we broke it down surgically, scientifically. We broke down the footage that we've done before of the incident between obviously Quavo and some Mob Ties members, okay, that led to Takeoff getting shot and eventually dying to those gunshot wounds, okay? Now, what's interesting that we heard something that Jay Prince brought up that we never heard before. What was that? Now, if you don't remember the kind of conversation that was happening, it was something about basketball. And basically, Quavo was saying, man, I don't want to play no basketball at 10:30. We already play basketball, something like that, right? And then he basically turns around and he says, yo, you know what? Yo, let's go, man. Let me leave before I do something to someone, okay? Now, what was actually pointed out by Jay Prince, which we actually found to be true, is that there was an apology. And apparently the apology was from Lil Cam, aka Joshua Cameron. So Lil Cam is the guy supposedly that Quavo was arguing with. And right before Quavo actually turns away and walks away, the guy apologizes and says, yo, I'm sorry, big bruh. I didn't even mean it like that. I'm guessing the guy probably said something that could be misconstrued. He apologized. Quavo is still feeling a little, hot-tempered. And he's like, man, nah. He's not really trying to accept it. Then he says, let's leave. But that's so interesting, and it actually kind of contextualizes this whole situation, right? As much as we could definitely say that, there's probably wrong on a lot of different sides in terms of how this whole thing escalated, we also have to realize that this is a bunch of unfortunate events happening in a very short period of time, okay? Quavo was hot-headed, but let's not forget, probably the tension and the arguments at the dice game kind of led up to this. Also, people having guns in their hands already. Also, people quick to the trigger. And all these other things led to 3 people being shot, Quavo dying, someone getting shot in the face, and that's very, very unfortunate. Again, this contextualizes the whole thing. Can't say we're blaming one person or the other, but I am going to say this. It is going to help the person who's accused of the shooting. Right now is Patrick Clark. His defense is that he did not shoot first. He shot back. And they're also saying that, well, if anybody escalated this incident, it was 2 people. They believe that Quavo escalated with verbal, threats. Hey, I'll hurt somebody. Then secondly, Migo Benz escalated this by hitting somebody or punching him or pistol whipping him. And that's when the guns came out. So we will see how this plays out in court. I actually have given a very early prediction. I don't think this guy's going to get convicted. I think they're going to see this as a self-defense. And I think it's going to be a very interesting case because, number one, the lack of cooperation when it comes to, on the behalf of Migos or Quavo, I don't think we're going to get any, quote, judicial justice for Takeoff. I don't think it's going to happen there at all. They got people arrested now, but right now the case keeps looking more and more favorable in their side. And until we hear something else or until somebody starts cooperating, the dude already got out of jail. I don't know if this makes it to trial, and if it does make it to trial, I think he has a great chance of not only beating it, or maybe at the very least, maybe he gets manslaughter, which is different than the murder that they're charging him for now. Okay. Anyways, getting comments, guys, like and subscribe. Just a little bit more information to contextualize what really happened that night. Okay, was Quavo just beyond too hot headed and beyond the realm of even calming down? Did that escalate stuff? Is it Migo Bands hitting somebody? Is it people who were just there lurking in the shadows, jealous of Quavo and Takeoff and ready to use their guns anyway? Was this a setup? These are questions we will hear the answers to, hopefully, as information comes out. Okay, get in the comments, guys, like, then subscribe to Akademiks.